Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to BANYOTHOUGHTS, your daily dose of adventure. Today, I would like to do a comic review. No, not a comic review. Novel review. It's classified under light novels. So this is actually I'm a big fan of reading. I love reading books and I love reading novels and I love reading comics. So uh, this one is one of my favorites. In fact, sobrang favorite ko siya that I decided to, because it's written already like mga siguro in advance, but they only show one chapter at a time, meaning one chapter a day. So sobrang gusto ko siya to the point na ginawa ko is na I subscribed to the website. So you could pay like a dollar, yeah, $1. I can't remember, $6 or $5 or something. $5 for that to get like 3 chapters in advance. Ganun siya kagaling. It's not yet it's not a complete novel yet. It's still being written by the author. It's a Korean novel that they actually made into a comics already. I think they started making a webtoon out of it because of the success that it has. One of the siguro not so popular web novels that no, I think it's popular for people who love to read. I think for people who follow Korean and Chinese novels. So usually ginagawa nila is they just basically post every day. The author posts every day. I think I talked about this way before in one of the previous episodes ng Banyo Thoughts. But this one I would highly recommend. What's the title of the novel? It's called The Second Coming of Gluttony. So, synopsis. The Second Coming of Gluttony is actually, I think it's already in its 10 chapters na siya. I think nasa 300 plus chapters pa lang. Hindi pa siya ganoon ka dami. 356 there. 356 chapters. Well, at least on my side, 356 chapters. Kasi advance subscribed ako. So, medyo 3 chapters advance. So, mga 350 chapters pa lang. Anyway, so the synopsis is basically, you have a guy, his name is Seol Jihu. So, he's Korean and who is addicted to gambling. Like, siguro he's basically sold out. He's so addicted to gambling that he basically sold out his own family. I mean, lahat ng mga gamit ng pamilya niya, pati pamilya niya, binenta na nga niya. I mean, to that point, pati girlfriend niya, binenta na rin niya. Like, hindi naman binenta in a sense na pinabenta niya sa mga tao, but meaning, inutangan niya, tapos, basically, he sold the car, he borrowed money from the parents, and he basically racked up like millions, 50, I don't know how many millions of won, and he's basically the way they describe him is trash. I don't know how I think that's probably the translation in English. I'm sure there's a Korean version for it, but that he's unfit to be to live with the family, and then what he basically did to the girlfriend. The girlfriend owns a coffee shop that basically borrowed so much money that di niya mabayaran. He was so addicted to the gambling that to the point that he borrows from loan sharks, mga ganyan. Did he borrow from loan sharks? Yeah, he did in the very beginning. But anyway, bottom line is that he was really, really like a bad character. So starts off very weak-willed. You know, typical transformation ng isang character from being weak to being strong. But the nice thing about the novel is that it doesn't give you like a straight line like where parang the hero saves the day kind of thing. So it's a struggle between internally the character based on his habits, because he developed like really bad habits over time, and it really talks about addiction. Like, because I think there are different forms of addiction. In this particular case, he was addicted to gambling, but then eventually he got addicted to him being the hero of the story. So there is that side. I won't explain any much more. But basically, what happens is that in this particular novel, he was chosen by parang Earth. Okay, Earth has a parang and I personally believe that I don't think we're the only planet that has life. All right, so here it's basically another dimension, another planet that there are gods that basically rule. No? So in this particular case, he was given a chance by one of the gods and that's actually the god of gluttony. So to be part of another world, but they have to go back to Earth every now and then. So hindi sila pwede magstay. So it's called paradise. It's not really paradise. Actually, it's just the name of it is just called paradise, the world. But it's actually para siyang siguro kung naglalaro ka ng StarCraft, sila yung mga insects kalaban ng ano. Ano ba yung pangalan ng StarCraft? I can't remember the names of the tagal ko na din nalaro na. Anyway, basta yung kalaban nila na puro parang mga parasites or insects. So basically, that's basically the enemy in that particular dimension on another planet where it got invaded. Basically, there's a parasite queen who basically rules that, and there are Earthlings who are transported there to help save. So it's a fantasy again. It's a fantasy novel. But the nice thing about it is the story, how it evolves, how the main character discovers his own abilities, discovers his own weaknesses, faces his problems, and it's very relatable. Kasi nga, like I guess for me, kaya I really like it because it's yung background niya is really that nothing you achieve is easy. That you really have to do a lot of hard work. You commit yourself, you exceed your limits, when you do something wrong, you face the problem and you apologize, mga ganyan type. So again, I like these stories because they show the different sides of the human emotions or human being. No? So it's not just pure magic. In fact, there is magic, but you know what? It doesn't really delve into that. But it delves into more of struggles of a person, struggles in addiction, again, struggles in relationships with people, leadership, relationships with family, that kind of thing. So all these things are part of the story. So basically, if you go, you can actually read it at Wuxia World, wuxiaworld.com. It's actually a website. I can link it up in the description, where you can actually read different kinds of novels and different kinds of Korean and Chinese novels. So yeah. So I would like to recommend reading that because it's really a good book. It's a good novel. Very different, multifaceted in terms of human emotions and human interactions. So that's it. So I just wanted to share that. And if you guys are keen on reading, like trying to look for something to read, this is a good. This is a good novel to start off. It's not hard to read. It's very, very light. So I think each chapter is more than like 2,000 words. So and it's always every day. So if you're really a fast reader like me, you can easily finish it in one day. So since it's just 350 plus chapters long. Yeah, so I would recommend you guys try it out. The Second Coming of Gluttony. I just got attracted to the name Gluttony because gluttony is for us is like a bad thing. Like you eat a lot. But in this particular case, it's a completely opposite. The pwede rin na hindi siya bad thing kasi one of the gods is the gods of gluttony. So mahilig, pero yeah, I think may parts na mahilig nga rin siya kumain din. Matakaw siya talaga kumain. So isa maganda rin because he talks about food rin, which I really am interested in yung mga niluluto niya minsan. So yun, we're highly recommended. Try to read that. It's getting dark already because it's gonna rain. So The Second Coming of Gluttony. Check it out. My second second book or novel recommendation for Banyo Thoughts. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.